Welcome back to my channel, my crystal kings and queens. So I want to make sure you all can see me right. Hopefully you can hear me right. I got my navigation kind of going on, recording on my phone obviously, but I wanted to pop in, number one, because it's clearly been a while and that's just unnatural and totally not like me. But I had to finish off my school semester, and y'all know how it gets trying to end a college semester. It's just like extremely hectic, very stressful, and a bit chaotic. So excuse me. Let me tell y'all something first of all. So I don't know if you all can recollect, but if you've seen my previous videos, I think maybe one or two videos I probably mentioned a crystal gem show that was supposed to be coming here to Jacksonville. Needless to say, hold on, let me clear my screen. Okay, alright, yeah, so needless to say, the little show came here, right? Okay. And it was around the April 26th through 26, 27, 28. Excuse me. Goodness, people, come on, y'all. It was about I'm gonna get over it. Thank you. April 26th through the 28th. And when I tell you all, I was highly pissed and upset. One, because either I just read all of that wrong or they tricked your girl, because me and my sister went in there and we was like, where the crystals at? What happened? What's going on here? I'm pretty sure by now a clip will either be over here or over here. Wherever I put it, y'all need to understand that I was highly pissed because there was absolutely nothing that I found. And I was just like, I guess maybe this is why, I kept saying I'm not going to spend no money at the crystal show, at the crystal stores and stuff like that. I'm just wait. But I ended up, going to the crystal stores and spending money anyway. So yeah, when the show came, I was just like, it was just a bunch of beads, a bunch of old people in beads. And I was just like, nothing against, my experience, folks, but that was not for your girl. You feel me? Me and my sister was looking so crazy. We was like, I guess the only real crystal area of the show was like the front end of like the entrance area, excuse me. And it was like $5 for the whole weekend, 3 days. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe they ain't got their stuff together yet. Maybe I'll just, we'll come this first day, this Friday, and then we'll maybe come back on Saturday, and hopefully they done did something with themselves and their life. And no, we came back on Saturday too, and it was just like nothing. It was just like this little piece of room with all of these beads. And I was like, this is not what I was hoping for. Like, I really had my junk mixed up. Like, I don't understand how that was even possible. So, long story short, because this is just going to get way too out of hand, my sister and I did find a crystal. And I told her, and I told my mom, I was like, look, the next gem show, the next crystal gem show, whatever type of show I go to that, sells crystals, excuse me, the next one that I go to, I don't want to just buy the normal crystals that I'm used to getting. In fact, when I do go to the crystal stores now, I literally will not spend no more than about $20. And if I go over $20, then I'm going to really feel the type of way. Like, I've really, really cut down. Like, you have no idea. So I told him, I said, the next crystal show, gem store, whatever it is I go to, I want to buy something so unique. Something so different, out of the ordinary, nothing that I've ever purchased before. And literally, when my sister and I went, we both picked up one crystal each. Now, these crystals were definitely not inexpensive, you hear me? But what I got was well worth it. And I am still currently trying to figure it out and, trying to understand why I purchased it. I'm sorry, I have to keep clearing my screen, but I'm trying to understand why I purchased the crystal that I purchased, and you know, like what it means to me. But immediately it's just like when I saw it, the symbolism, the symbolic meaning to it, just kind of meant so much. Come on, lady, because you're crossing the street at the wrong time. Anyway, it carried such a symbolic meaning to me, and it wasn't necessarily exactly excuse me, my nose itch. Wasn't exactly necessary, or no, bleh. It wasn't what I did not see what the guy meant for it to be at first. Not at first, at least. I was like, huh, that's what this is? I don't know, I don't see that. And my sister was like, look, this is, you know, if you look at it this way, you know, if you hold it this way, this is what it is, clearly. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just looking at it wrong. Let me change my thought process, or, you know what I mean, like let me become a little bit more open so that I could possibly see what's going on here. Anyways, I did get a good look at it, and I mean, I was beginning to see what it was, but I just like, still, it looks like the very first thing that popped up into my mind. And I guess we could park here. And I like it, I really do. Hold on, y'all, because now I'm sorry. Anyways, so let's put that in park, take this off. Anyway, yeah, so totally forgot where I was going with all of that. Anyways, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it is. I have to show you all what the crystal is, and maybe you can help interpret it for me. Again, I'm just really stuck on what I feel it is, what I know it is. It's just, there's a bit more meaning to it behind, you know, what I see, as opposed to what the guy had told me. So it's like Chinese folklore maybe behind it, or maybe not. You know, everyone considers things differently and believes, you know, what they believe. So I'm not going to take anything from that. It's just, I have to figure it out. I have to interpret it. Maybe I can get my sister to send me a picture or a little clip of what hers look like, and I can include it. If not, it's okay, I'll just show it in my next video. But my intention today is, I just showed up to the mall, and I want to see if I can find maybe a crystal or 2 or 3. You know, my numbers are 3, 5, and 7, so either of those will be nice, but I don't want to spend over $20. Let's see if we can do that, or not spend over $20. Today's a really beautiful day. Just kind of wanted to check in because it's been so long. I need to go ahead and do a crystal haul, because I did pick up a few simple crystals a few weekends ago, and I have not been able to show you that. So I got to do that. And I think that's about it. All right, y'all. So I am back in the house, and I wanted to just kind of give an overview of what happened once I got to the crystal shop. So I believe fully everything happens for a reason, and I clearly started not to go to the crystal shop in the mall. I wanted to go to one of the other crystal shops that I usually stop by, as opposed to just kind of driving that far out. So needless to say, I went in, I browsed a little bit, and then I felt like, you know what, let me see if, you know, maybe the shopkeeper can give me a bit of a, you know, share a bit of knowledge with me, if she had any to give in regards to the crystal that I purchased at the bead show. So I asked her about it. She asked me if I had it with me. I had the crystal with me, so I went, you know, I took it out and showed her. And she immediately was drawn to it, could not put it down, just could not understand why. And so she's like, oh my God, I have to hold it. Can I please hold it? And I was like, sure. Now, mind you not, I did just a few days ago go to a natural, I guess, saltwater beach or whatever the case was. And I completely cleansed my crystal and everything like that. And I should have put this on the tripod. And so I, you know, cleansed it, and, you know, no one touches my crystals aside from me. But for whatever reason, she was just a bit different, and I seemed to, you know, have trusted her spirit and aura. So I was like, sure, you can go ahead and, you know, hold it. And she held it and just could not let it go, and tried to figure out what it was, what was going on with it, why she got the really good feeling that she got, like she just couldn't put her hand on it. She did, in fact, reassure me that the crystal type that it is was exactly as it was stated by the guy. And so I was happy about that. But as far as the appeal of it or the appearance of it, I was like, you know, this is what it looks like to me. This is what I feel like it is in my spirit. And she was like, I see it immediately. I totally see it. And then she found, I wanted to say 2, but yeah, about 2 other visuals that she was able to interpret from it, which is the same as what my sister and I were able to see. Like, we were able, my crystal can be so many different things, is the point of it all. But what I truly feel like it is, I know it is. So it's just like, I wanted to, you know, just kind of get some input from anyone, you know, from someone else, to see if, you know, maybe they could find something that I didn't know. Anyway, oh, sorry, y'all. Like, gosh, this really bugs my arm. So, we were going back and forth a little bit about that, about the crystal. And, you know, she was like, man, I just know I'm gonna sit it down. Or when you leave here, I'm just like, dang, I don't know what her name is, but I just know that this is what it is, or whatever like that. Maybe she'll, you know, some interpretation of will pop in her mind that she wasn't able to receive while I was there. Needless to say, she put it down. I continued to browse the shop. And I was just like, man, you know, I found a few different crystals that I really, really like. Like, I'm just so drawn to the 2 that I picked up, like the type of crystal that it is, and you'll see it in a little while. But like, I can't stop picking up that type. Like, I need to stop doing it. I need to pick up something different. And so my goal was like, maybe I'll find a different shape, or like, I didn't even touch that. And it just makes it darker. No! Get it together. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. You just have to see me act crazy. So yeah, I'm just drawn to that specific type, and I gotta stop. Like, if I find any more like that, I'm like, it needs to be something like different, like the shape, like, I don't know, it has to have something different about it. Long story short, though, as I continued to browse the shop, I was just me and the shopkeeper, and she was like, hey, you know, can I ask you a personal question? And I was like, sure, why not? Go ahead. And she's like, you know, I've never had to share, I've never felt the need to share my personal, you know, circumstances with a stranger, but for whatever reason, I just feel pulled and geared towards, you know, you, to be able to, you know, explain this to you and ask for your help. And so I was able to help her. I was able to give her a perspective that she had not, you know, yet clearly seen on her own. I was able to just kind of open her mind to the thought of this, you know, predicament or circumstance or situation, or what it could be, as opposed to the negative thought or whatever. Like, I was just able to help her, and it just felt so nice, number one, to know that she trusted my spirit enough. She saw my spirit, and she was able to gravitate towards that. I was able to help her, you know, as needed. And bless her soul, she got so emotional behind it. And I just basically, you know, let her know, like, hey, look, you know, don't beat yourself on it. Just let it be what it is. Everything happens for a reason. Certain things are meant to be certain ways at, you know, get, you know, different seasons and different points of your life. But for the most part, you know, you have to have a sound mind in regards to it all. No matter the situation, you have to believe that it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be fine. So I was able to, I'm sorry, y'all, like, this is really aching my arm. I should have got my tripod. Ugh. So it just felt really nice to be able to help someone today, to be able to help her, and to know that I was trusted enough with her situation and circumstance for her to be able to explain it to me, and me be able to share my knowledge with her as well, her share her knowledge with me in regards to my crystal. Like, we were able to help one another today. And, you know, that brings me to my next point. It's just like, I was led to listen to I guess the choices that I had today, but whether big or small, it's like I could go to this crystal shop, or I could just drive tons of miles away and go to this crystal shop. And you know, I was like, you know, something's really telling me to go to the specific crystal shop that I went to. And for me to have been able to just intuitively listen to that portion of myself led me to be able to help someone today. And I'm just very, very grateful for that. And I'm already making this video extra long, but I just had to come in and share that with you. I tried to record this in the car, and it was just, the lighting was so insane that it couldn't even capture my face. So I was looking like extra shiny and extra vibrant, and you know, just lights all in my face and glare and glisten and all kinds of stuff that just wasn't really necessary for the camera for y'all to see me. So anyway, I just had to show you, explain that to you all, share that with you. I will be doing a crystal haul now, since I have an appropriate amount of crystals and it's been a minute. So I'll go ahead and do that. Again, I thank you all just so much for being here. Forgive me for being away for so long, but I had so much going on, and you know, you all understand. I already know, I don't have to explain it. But I love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. If I'm forgetting anything, I'll definitely add some more clips or add another clip or whatever the case is. But I will, in the crystal haul video, go ahead and share with you all. And this lighting is just as terrible right now. I'm sorry, y'all. But I will go ahead and share with you all a crystal haul, you know, upcoming. And that will include the crystal that I got from the bead show. So we got a lot coming up. And I know today was just a bunch of a rant and rave. And y'all are probably like, dang, she came back and she don't even have no crystals for us. I'm sorry. But I love you all. See you later. You know, be sure to laugh and love today. Share it all. Just be open. You know, stay positive. I love you again. And I will see you in the next video.